For cheap D2R items, visit aoeah.com. You get 3% off with the code Arreat. Check the link in the description. Hello and welcome everybody. In this guide I'll introduce you to a very creative melee build for the Amazon, the BearZon. This unique idea comes from MurderSC, and he had help refining it from none other than Coooley himself. I'm sure most of you know him, and if you really don't, you should definitely check out his channels. He makes excellent videos that are high quality content and also well edited. That's a lot of work, but like me, this man spares no effort and pours his heart into the game. And every week he hosts the DFC, the most significant all-class PvP event out there. MurderSC regularly plays the BearZon in the DFC melee matches, and he took the time to help me with this video. So huge thanks to him at this point. The skill tree is very simple. Since the Amazon can only use the basic attack while in bear form, she doesn't need any spear or bow skills. Everything happens in the passive and magic tab. Critical strike, penetrate and the first dodge skill are maxed, and depending on the rule set, the Amazon may put 10 to 15 base points into inner sight. Then we put 20 points into slow missiles, because this skill also reduces the target's physical damage. I originally thought this only affects projectiles, but apparently I was wrong. The remaining points don't really matter, I just put them into the other two dodge skills, even though they don't play a role here. The Amazon needs 222 dexterity for maximum block chance and enough strength for her gear. I added a bit more strength here, so I can equip different setups. Now for the gear. Murder plays an ethereal BOTD war spike. This weapon needs 109 IAS to reach 7 FPA. To hit 6 FPA, you need 250 IAS, which is impossible to reach here. BOTD offers high damage, plus 90 stats, and lowers the target's defense. We don't have any deadly strike here, and to get enough AR against paladins and barbs, you need to play the angelic set, which means no deadly strike from high lords either. But since the Amazon gets around 70% crit chance from her passive, the chance for double damage is already high enough. Combined with Gore Riders, you'll end up at roughly 75% chance for double damage. Murder's build uses Fortitude because the damage bonus is just too strong. And since the BearZon attacks slower than other melee characters, each hit should pack as much punch as possible. Also, the BearZon can reach around 10k defense when chilling armor is triggered. Since the build doesn't use Ravenfrost, we need a Chum rune in the Storm Shield, which leaves only Helm and Gloves to reach 50% more increased attack speed. So on the Gloves we want 20%, plus ideally plus 2 to passive and magic skills and some extra stats. To get 30% IAS from the Helm, we go with an Amazon Visio circlet with 2 open sockets for IAS ED jewels. Extra stats are always welcome here as well, of course. Finally, the Amazon wears Verdungos to reach 50% damage reduction. In the inventory, Murder plays a mix of max AR life charms. For the showcase I used perfect rolls. Also the BearZon needs to carry her cube, because she needs both CTA for war cries and Beast for the transformation. Before each duel, the Amazon casts her war cries, then debuffs the opponent with inner sight and slow missiles, and finally shapeshifts into a bear. Here you can see the stats. With above average gear, the BearZon reaches over 6000 life. With some more budget inventory and fewer stats on the items, it's still around 5500 life. With the War Spike, the Amazon deals 2000 to 4000 damage, and about 3 out of 4 hits will deal double damage. With the weaker inventory, you'll land at around 20k AR, but thanks to inner sight and the minus target defense on the weapon, that will do fine. In bear form, the Amazon has 6000 defense, and when chilling armor triggers, it goes up to 12k. That's quite a lot for an Amazon. The bear form really boosts it. Plus she also gains more life from the transformation. A melee Amazon mainly survives due to her high dodge chance from the passive skill, which offers some solid protection when combined with a 75% block chance. We'll look at the classic Jap Amazon in another video, but the idea behind the BearZon is to combine those qualities with the buffs from the bear form to give her even more survivability. Of course I then had some ideas on my own, and since we can build anything we want in single player, I designed some crazy daggers that I think would be very strong. A fanged knife only needs 117% IAS for the 6 FPA breakpoint, so this setup would be one step faster than the original. You can easily reach 120% IAS without removing Fortitude. Using High Lords and 15% IAS in the Storm Shield, you only need 35% more from the weapon. So if the base already has 40 IAS, you can socket ED Max. Aside from shield and jewelry, the rest of the gear remains identical. Here you can see the stats with the fanged knife, around 1k min damage and over 6k max damage. So the weapon can hit really hard, but its performance heavily depends on RNG. The defense stays the same, AR slightly drops, but you can adjust by adding more dex, which also boosts the dagger damage, or swapping a few charms. This build reaches 52% deadly strike, so the total chance for double damage is around 85%. High Lords only adds about 10% here. A weapon with more consistent damage would be a bone knife, and since it has the same base speed as a fanged knife, we can swap it one by one. However, it only can have one socket, same as Misrail points. But that only matters at the very top end, since 2 open socket ERAP weapons are very rare anyway. Lastly, I have also built a setup with a Legend Spike, but you'd have to drop Fortitude to reach 6 FPA. With a solid melee armor, you get 1700 to 4300 damage, which averages out to be about the same as the BOTD setup, but at max attack speed. If playing the Legend Spike with Fortitude at 7 FPA, the damage values are definitely higher. But keep in mind this is a max roll weapon, you won't find one like this easily. There are daggers out there that can outperform the BOTD War Spike, but they'll likely be very expensive. So it's fair to say that Murder's BOTD variant is very strong, well balanced, and most importantly, it's affordable. But if you already have a strong dagger lying around, maybe from a wolf or wolf barb build, you can absolutely plug it into this build and test it yourself. Don't set your expectations too high, the BearZon is not that top tier melee build, so against skilled paladin players, you'll rarely come out on top in FT10 or FT15 matches. Against barbs, druids or other Amazons, your chances are better, but the build's greatest power is its surprise factor. If your opponent doesn't know how to handle it, the BearZon can score and win. In the end, she's definitely a unique fighter in the melee arena, and not one to be underestimated. I say goodbye at this point, take care, and may the RNG be with you.
Oof. Woo! Oh, let's go. Come on. Come on, I need onesie. Just a onesie. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on, I need a hit. Woo! Oh, we both got the proc. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh.
Follow me. Come on. Thank you. Bye.